Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Here today we have CVLIFE with their new FoxSpook Reflex green dot sight. So with no further ado, let's jump into it and see what it has to offer. So not a clue in the world what this thing looks like, so let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what this beaut has to offer. Comes in a nice branded box, you guys can see there. Here we have the product manual, little microfiber for cleaning. Got some Allen keys for adjustments. Here we have the optic itself, along with a USB-C charging cable. And we'll go ahead and open this up and take a good look at it. So right off the rip, as you guys can see, very nice black Cerakote finish on this optic. You have CVLIFE branding on the left-hand side of the 20mm Picatinny mount that they included with this optic. Rubberized caps on your illumination settings, arrow indicating up for heightened illumination, and of course down. Your windage is going to be here on the left-hand side with arrows indicating which way to turn for certain adjustments. Elevation is located up top. Very nice window size on this particular optic. You got a little nice silver haze in the front there. This is a multiple reticle reflex, so as you guys can see down here, you do have 4 different types of reticle, which is pretty sweet. A little pin knock indicated which reticle you are on. Built-in co-witness strips in the back here, and this is a rechargeable sight. So on this right-hand side is going to be where it is located, USB-C style charging, and we'll jump into the lifespan of that here in a second. With this being a rechargeable reflex, it does have a shelf life of about 1,000 charging cycles, which is pretty solid for the price point this is at. It takes 30 minutes to fully charge, which is pretty sweet. It has 240 hours of extended runtime, so you can run this for 240 hours essentially without this dying or having to recharge it. It does take the USB-C charging cable, as I had mentioned, and it does have a little LED indicator light to show charging status right next to the charging port. The one thing that I do love about reflexes is when they come with a multiple reticle, so we'll go ahead and jump through those right now. This does have a 64 MOA, and I'll throw these up on the screen for you guys to see. 64 MOA starburst plus 2 MOA dot, a 2 MOA dot for longer distances, a 40 MOA bullseye plus 2 MOA dot, and a 64 MOA cross plus 2 MOA dot. So to throw up some basic specifications for you guys, this is a 40mm reflex sight, or 1.6 inches. Your total height is going to be 2.3 inches from the bottom base to the top of the reflex. Your total length with the back included is 3.6 inches. It is weighing in at 4.83 ounces, very lightweight. This is a super light and robust optic. You have 1000 G impacts of shockproofing, and this does offer 8 levels of illumination as well. It does offer a multi-coat lens as well, but the one thing I do like about this particular red dot is the lower 1/3 co-witness. So your total distance from your eye where it's going to sit with your co-witnessed iron sights, it's roughly about 1.5 inches, which is a lot narrower than most typical reflexes. So you can throw this on an AR or, you know, your smaller subcompact rifles or something, but this is definitely a pretty neat option. So before we continue on to the range, let's go ahead and talk about the price for a second. This is coming at about $40 on the pay scale. Not too bad for everything that you are getting with the 4 different reticles and the nice 8 levels of illumination. With the built-in battery that is rechargeable, I think this is a great budget-friendly optic. CVLIFE makes some fantastic products. If you're interested in what you see, go ahead and drop down below. I have a link in the description so you guys can go check out CVLIFE and what they have to offer, along pick up this reflex if you're liking it. So let's go see how this thing does out in the field. All right, so we're here at the range now. I have the CVLIFE FoxSpook mounted up onto my 12 gauge. This is a Rock Island Armory Principal Lion semi-automatic 12 gauge. So we're gonna see how well it performs on this particular shotgun. I personally love reflex sights on shotguns. I think they make a very versatile platform. And just the bigger window size compared to like most red dots, I just think they're a little bit easier to see and you get a nice clear picture. But let's see how well this performs out in the field. So today we're gonna be shooting some Federal. This is 8-shot 12 gauge, nothing too crazy, 2 3/4 inch, I believe. All right, so we got 3 loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and take some shots. This is a little bit of a spread to this because I'm using a full choke at the moment. So I got the GoPro set up a little bit further back. Hopefully I can still get a good image for you guys. But I do have it on just the simple green dot for now, just to see how well I can hit it. Just quick target acquire, assuming that this would be like a turkey hunting reflex or maybe a duck hunting reflex. So no further ado, let's see how well it does. Beautiful. Lock that open, see how it did. So as you guys can see here, absolutely massive spread on that 12 gauge round, but very nice, very solid. We're on target. It is zeroed. I did use a laser bore sighter to zero this optic before we did begin field testing this, but at 40 yards away, we are getting quite a bit of spread. We'll go ahead and move it up a little bit closer and see how well it performs. All right, so I got 5 loaded up in total. I think 5 or 6. Can't remember how many I put in here, but we're about 20 yards away now. I'm going to act as if, you know, we're turkey hunting, duck hunting, that sort of thing. Nice low profile. See how well it does. Beautiful target acquisition. So easy to see. All right, we're out. So absolutely beautiful here. I have no issues seeing that green dot at all. It's not moving at all, which is surprising. I would expect it to be a little bit more of a kind of bouncing around with the shock at the 12 gauge, but it is not doing anything at all. It's staying right where it is, right where it needs to be, and we are hitting our target absolutely beautifully. Let's go ahead and load some more up, finish this target off, and we'll call it a day. So cycling through these reticles, I can see everything perfectly fine. I think I do have the brightness setting all the way up, but I do like the adjustment, nice, easy adjustment. It's not interfering with my Picatinny rail at all, but let's go ahead and play around with them. Let's go with the big circle for this one. So another 6 loaded up. We're gonna start from the ground. Beautiful. One more. Beautiful. What an absolute tank of an optic made by CVLIFE. The FoxSpook is a very budget-friendly and very reliable optic. I will be using this in the future for future turkey hunts and such, so looking forward to that. I loved it. It did awesome. It held 0. I had no issues getting it zeroed in right off the rip, and the adjustable options between your reticles, I think it's very cool too. Nice window size on it, the whole 9. So if you guys like what you see, go ahead and drop down below. I have a link in the description so you guys can go check out CVLIFE and what else they have to offer, along with pick up this particular reflex if you're interested. Big shout out to CVLIFE for sending this out to me. But as always, thank you, my lovely subscribers, for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe. We got some cool stuff coming out all the time, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I'll catch y'all in the next video.